I grew up in the Hamlin Memorial Baptist Church, which is a sister church to National Heights, not too far away. But all of my years of growing up were there in that church, and I could walk to the church. And so my family was very active in all of the programs of the church, and so I was there much of the time. And I was saved at the age of 12 in a revival service there in the church. But then at the age of 13, the Lord saw fit to call me to preach. And in that experience, I promised the Lord that I'd preach for Him every time I had an opportunity. And so I have done that throughout my life. And I have preached as a young teenager all over southwest Missouri in various churches to supply for the pastors and help them out. But then I was wanting to pastor. And so John Baker, who had grown up in Hamlin as well, had gone out to Grandview Mission, which was a mission church of East Avenue Baptist Church. And he was the music director out there. Merle Payne was the Sunday school director, the deacon from the church that had gone out there to start this mission. And he was a wonderful man. And so they came to me and asked me if I would come out and preach for them on Sunday morning. So I was excited about doing that, and so I went out there. They called me to be their pastor at the mission. And so I served kind of in a dual process at the mission, and then on Sunday night I'd come into East Avenue and be in their services there as well. So anyway, as the church grew, we reached a lot of people in the Grandview area, and the mission began to really see some good growth. And that was a great joy to me, and I learned a lot. Merle Payne probably taught me most of what I know about visiting people in their homes. And we visited all over that community out there. And Merle, as I mentioned, was a wonderful man, good leader in this church. He was a leader in the Gideon program in this area. I think it's North Camp that he was a leader in. And so he was just that kind of person. And he and I had some really good fellowship. When I came to East Avenue Baptist Church, Brother Manus was the interim pastor at the time. And they called a man by the name of Eugene Grubbs, who became well known as a leader and pastor in the community. In fact, we built an educational building there in the back of the old East Avenue property, and I helped raise the money for that. It was a kind of fundraising where we went through all the members and asked them to pledge to the building, and we raised $100,000, which was quite a bit of money back in those days. And so I learned a lot of things through him and through serving the churches this way. I wanted to tell you the story about the Halloween party out at Grandview Mission. We related to the young people at East Avenue by my being in the Sunday night services there and attending church training and the evening worship. And so we had decided to have a Halloween party in the basement of the old Grandview Mission. And so I had a friend down from Southwest Baptist College that was really funny. He was a really entertainer. And so I invited him to come with me, and so he stayed with me over the weekend. And that Halloween, we had a Halloween party, and it invited all the youth of the East Avenue Baptist Church to come out and join us. Well, while we were having the party in the basement, it was chilly. And so a young lady there was cold, and he loaned her his leather jacket. He had played football in high school, and so he loaned her his leather jacket. And as he got interested in the girl, on the way back down to college, he said to me, "Bruce, would you get her phone number for me?" And I thought to myself, yes, I'll get her phone number, but not for you. I'll get it for myself. And so she has been my wife now for 56 years. I graduated then from Southwest Baptist in 1955, and decided that I needed to leave here to go down and get my degree from a Baptist college. And so we moved from here to Shawnee, Oklahoma in 1955, and I resigned the church at that time. We returned to Springfield to visit family who live here and friends, and we always attended the East Avenue Baptist Church every time we attended. And we were quite excited when Jim Jeffries was called to be pastor, and then when the church decided to relocate to its present facilities at National Heights Baptist Church out of North National. This was a very good move for them and the location of the church, and for their ability to minister to a larger community. And we have enjoyed the church. We have kind of come full circle from the time that we first joined the church to the time we are here now, because I'm retired now, and so we are involved in the services of the National Heights Baptist Church and enjoy it. This is a mission-minded, aggressive, outreaching church, and we love that. And so we've enjoyed being back.